we always have an air of life in what we're doing here. You know, we're not trying to take ourselves too seriously or get too caught up in the fashion industry, you know. So I think that always comes out in our shows. And if you're here, you can feel a good, happy energy, I hope. But the collection was definitely a reflection of that as well. We had a lot of embroidery work and embellishment that was sort of scribbles and had a lot of life in it. So we took things like zips and applied it onto cashmere. We took mountaineer cording and frayed the edges so that we just sort of did a slightly unexpected things with the work. The knits, we just had, you know, really beautiful yarns this season, and we wanted to let them do the talking, and we wanted to give them shapes that really brought them to life. So very sort of comforting and cocooning pieces that had drape and slight asymmetry, and just really layering knit on knit on knit to just bring this sort of depth into the pieces.
Knitwear dressing is everywhere this season, and Stella was doing it as well. It was super comfy, super cozy, a little oversized, which many designers are loving, and many times a little bit more of a roomier skirt. She actually created handbags out of that same oatmeal knit that just kind of melted into the idea of the knitting of the ensemble. When you look at a Stella collection, you think of Stella because, you know, she's a woman, she's a mother, she's a wife, she's a designer, and she really puts herself into a lot of the collection and thinks about what's a woman going to want to be wearing in the season ahead, and she's really looking inside of her own closet to see what it's missing, and you always really get that sensibility when you're at a Stella McCartney show.
I really loved this show. I mean, I thought it looked like the clothes that women really want to wear. I loved all the stirrup pants, the platforms. This was fashion, but fashion for all hours of a woman's life. And I think that's something that she knows how to do really well.
We had some really beautiful jacquards that we developed and tie-dyes. We just wanted to bring in a little pattern this season in a way that really had the warmth of winter within it.
Oh, Stella, our Stella. She feels like our friend. I think we got over it a while ago. Yes, she's the daughter of rock royalty, but it's so wonderful when somebody's made their mark on the world themselves, and she's kind of like everybody's friend. And I think her clothes have that kind of feeling too. There's something very approachable about them. I think they address a lot of different lifestyle needs. When you look at her collections, especially in a showroom, they're very broad and they've got something for all these different moments in your life, from cozy to sexy to tailored. It's all there.
Stella's got a very kind of dedicated and sure sense of what she wants to do. It's a mix of feminine, masculine. It's all about kind of ease. I think she designs for quite a powerful woman. It's not particularly girly, but it's always got the idea that you can move around in it, that the structure's there, but it's always balanced with something kind of quite wide and soft. And I think she's got a very good sense of kind of modern glamour as well.
Really wonderful kind of a spaghetti fringing that was the end of the show for evening, either coming away from a little bustier top in beautiful green on black with a trouser, or maybe in shades of cranberry and red and orange, a color palette we're seeing from a lot of designers throughout the entire season, but done really beautifully in a short little dress. It's certainly going to appear at a lot of parties, and I'm sure throughout Hollywood as well, at a few carpet events.
Yeah, there was a sequence of incredibly sexy dresses. Stella knows how to do sexy, something that people forget about her occasionally.
The dresses at the end were sexy because, you know, we just wanted to have the consistency of the collection kind of come through into that cocktail kind of moment. And I think it was about creating moments for women, giving them pieces that were just really individual, real kind of one-offs, and to still bring the kind of theory of the collection through into those.